Sally Mann was born the third child in Lexington, Virginia. Her father was a general practitioner and her mother ran a bookstore. She graduated from Putney College before attending Bennington and French World College. She ended up with an MFA in creative writing and a BA. Her motive at first for taking up photography was to be alone with her boyfriend, but this hobby was supported by her father, who bought her first camera, a 5x7 camera. Sally Mann made her photographic debut at Putney College before working as a staff photographer at Washington and Lee University. In the 70s, she photographed the construction of the university's new library and never looked back, eventually being named as America's Best Photographer by Time magazine in 2001. Sally Mann's work is primarily black and white. While she has been known to capture landscape photos, one theme that can be labeled most of her work is death. Her photos contain nude, lucid photos of children with dark expressions or photos taken at dark places in history. For example, a part of her fourth book, What Remains, takes place at Antietam, the site of the bloodiest battle in the Civil War. Sally Mann's style is very unique and controversial. Many of her images have been censored and even left out in exhibitions. Primarily, her images are black and white, and her focus is on people, most of those people being her own children. She focuses more on being thought-provoking than beautiful, and throws away most of the conventional rules of photography. This photo is called Larry, and it was taken in 1993. It is an 8x5 image, and as with most of her work, it is capturing a person, and as you can see, it's black and white, and he is just standing in the water. This photo is called Finland, and it was taken in 1992. Though it isn't sure, it most likely is one of her daughters, and as you can see, it's black and white. The focus is on people, or namely her daughter. This image is titled Landscape Down South, taken in 1998. This was one of the various images she'd taken, and actually there's a numeric value added onto the title, something around 18 or 19. This photo is one of her most famous photos, titled Candy Cigarette. It is a photo of her daughter holding a cigarette, and this captures generally what her work is about. Her daughter, black and white, dark. The last image is called Sorry Game, and it was taken in 1993. This was once the cover of a catalog and is, too, considered one of her most famous works. Black and white captures people, two of those people being her own children. As you can see, there's a pattern within her work. This is one of my own works. I try to imitate her style. Given that her theme was death, sad, loneliness, I took a picture of an empty bench to epitomize that loneliness, and I made it black and white as well. Like I said, many of her photos also contain elements of water, reflections, and so this is what I try to imitate as well. While maintaining that black and white theme, I captured the reflection of the tree within the water. Because I don't have any children, I try to capture an image of my father, and the theme was one of my own family members.